Hello, I'm TheNerdySteve and welcome to my movie review channel. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate you pressing that subscribe button. Today I will be reviewing Flow in one take. So, let's go. First, I want to get this out of the way. If you don't like seeing animals in distress, this movie is probably not for you. I won't go into much detail, but if you saw the movie Homeward Bound and got upset when Sassy the cat was floating down the river and meowing in a basket, stuff like that frequently happens here. So there is your trigger warning. Flow is an interesting and unique film. It's been days and I'm still thinking about what I saw. The film follows the journey of a cat as it embarks on an adventure, and it meets lots of other animals on its way, some of which will be foes and some of which will be friends. That's it. That's the entire film, and there's beauty in this simplicity. Flow is a very deliberate movie. From engaging visuals to enchanting sound design, the director, Gints Zilbalodis, meticulously crafted every moment to be calculated and purposeful. I didn't feel there was a second of wasted time. There is no dialogue here, at least in the traditional sense. Just animal sounds and animal physicality, but if you pay close attention, you can still know when they're scared, upset, or angry. Flow forces you to be your own interpreter, and I found that to be a very engaging experience. This isn't a film with very heavy character elements. The animals do learn and change, but it's all very subtle. This isn't a story with a complex plot. They go from point A to point B with a taste of an obstacle here and there. This doesn't really have massive spectacles. There aren't large, intricate battles. Everything is intimate. And it doesn't have a clear cathartic climax. There's a lot left up for interpretation and inference. I don't want it to make it seem like there's no substance here. There's a lot to latch onto and enjoy, but it's very different than what most movies present. In a way, it reminded me of Disney's Fantasia, an animated movie from 1940. It has individual, unrelated, dialogueless shorts that have orchestrated music played over them. Not every scene in Flow has background music, but when it is there, it always heightens and reflects what you're seeing. When there is no music, there are lovely world building ambient sounds that help Flow create such a fully realized environment. If you enjoyed or hated Fantasia, I think those feelings would most likely carry on to Flow. I love Flow's animation style, though I don't think everyone will. It has this jaggedness that I find very appealing. This might be a bit of a stretch, but it reminded me of a cross between cel-shaded video games and pointillism paintings. It took me a little bit to get used to the stylistic choices of Flow because it doesn't look like anything I've seen before, but once I did, I found it to be incredibly enthralling. The animals looked great and were animated with such precision. Then the environments themselves were absolutely stunning and sometimes even awe-inducing. The director uses scale and composition and camera movement very effectively here. As I said before, the craft of this movie is meticulous. Visually, there isn't a moment that felt overlooked. What this movie does well, or rather why I found the movie compelling, is the themes it explores. There are a lot of things going on here. I think you can view this movie on a superficial level and enjoy it, but there's a lot underneath the surface too. Maybe it's me projecting meaning onto things that have none. Sometimes a cat is just a cat. But unlike, let's say, Inside Out, where the different characters are obviously representative of different feelings, Flow is a little more esoteric. What I take away from this film might be something very different from what you take away. We can have very different observations and interpretations, and I think that is a very commendable quality. I kind of love Flow. It's short and concise. There's no overt complexity here. There's a lot of specific decisions and themes that echo throughout that will keep you entertained if you look for them. But whether or not you choose to search for them doesn't matter. It's a surprisingly touching film, and one that I'm glad I saw. I'm the Nerdy Steve, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe and comment below to tell me how right or wrong you think I am. Have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.